A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know you all are, super excited for awards night ahead, but trust me, this conversation is not going to bore you, is not going to disappoint you, because we're going to have, by the end of this conversation, you'll take very good insights home tonight. Right, Mr. Shant?
I will try my best.
Yeah. So, without wasting much of a time, I'll directly hit my first question to you.
Sure.
So, what are the biggest challenges business face in unifying data, AI, and CRM to deliver seamless customer journey and how they can overcome them? What are your views on that?
Okay. See, I've spent around decade plus in the industry with CMOs, CDOs, CIOs, and all that. Right. I get the biggest thing, biggest hurdle or the challenge. What I believe, and what we discuss with the luminaries is the fragmented, the organization structure in itself. Right. The way different owners are there for different applications in the organization, that leads to the first challenge, right? So if you look at CIOs, they're usually owners of data lakes. If you look at CMOs, CDOs, they are owners of CRM applications. You look at e-commerce head, they are owners of e-commerce applications. So they are different owners. Now that leads to the second problem, what I feel is the data silos. These different applications which are not connected to each other, not talk, maybe talking to each other, but really not exchanging data in the real time and everything. So, by creating these fragmented applications across the organization, the different data silos are created. And that leads to the next problem, wherein because then they try to create different AI applications into different silos of the organization, and they all work separately to cater to the different problems. So I guess that leads to the third problem, uh, which is primarily the real-time activations, right? Because customers expects us to deliver those relevant messages, talk in their language at the time they want and when they want,
Sure.
right? So how do we solve these? We have been working with customers across the board, and I guess I'll give you an example. I was talking to a friend of mine last year. He's a partner in McKinsey, and he leads aviation industry in US. He was telling me I had some different thoughts on AI altogether, and I was talking to him that what is he feeling about it, what customers are doing, especially in the industry he's engaging in. So he said, yeah, AI is the buzzword. It has been there. It was called artificial intelligence. Now it is more, we are driving towards autonomous intelligence from the application side of view. He said customers across the globe are first trying to create one, trying to connect these fragmented applications, create one data layer
Sure.
across the organization, and then empower AI to resolve different use cases.
All
So
right.
that's first step which organizations are doing. But in order to effectively do that, right? See, we have always seen CMOs. Couple of years back, we started seeing CDOs started coming in. A lot of CIOs have started taking in CDOs roles in the organizations. The latest, the trend, what we are seeing from last at least year and a half or so, we have chief AI officers as well in the companies, right? So what companies are trying to do is to create a cross-functional squads across the organization, which whose responsibility is to look at the data and then activate the AI into different applications and different use cases across the organization. Yeah.
So, with increasing concerns about data privacy, we all hear so much about it. So, how can basically organizations balance personalization and privacy when deploying AI across customers' touch points? If you could discuss something about that.
Yeah, I mean, trust. The trust layer is the most important part for anything related to data, be it AI or activating the data or insertion of the data.
Yeah.
How do we, what we are seeing in the market, and while I'm by blood I'm a sales guy, I'll bring in that point of Salesforce as well here, that
Sure.
we have been helping organization to bring that one data layer, but with trust, right? It is enabling AI into your organization is not like, asking that questions from ChatGPT and, it coming up with multiple different set of answers. What I have seen organizations and stakeholders doing, uh, first build their strategy around first party data, not really look at third party cookies or second party data. So look at first party data, build their strategy around that. How do we take care of that first party data? That is one. Second, what I see here, bringing applications in their organizations where AI is embedded into it. So they do not really have to bring in applications. Maybe they are trying to remove legacy applications, but or upgrade them to a version where AI is embedded into it. That's another thing, so that they do not have to bring in again multiple applications to activate AI on their applications. That is second. And then, literally, it comes to the IT organizations in the different organizations. How do you literally build whatever applications you're building or implementing in your organization, have trust layer at every step, be it data insertion layer, be it data, transformation layer, or maybe when you look at data activation layer, right? So have privacy as a base concept when
Yeah.
you're working on it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, one last question to you
Sure.
is that what's one metric or signal that businesses should track to truly understand whether AI is working and it's improving their customer experience efforts?
Okay. That's a difficult one. See, it would really differentiate for different stakeholders in the organization. I heard someone really calling out ROAS as one of the metrics. But from a business perspective, especially in the B2C space, I guess we should, customers are looking at, and that's what we are working towards with them. One metrics which comes higher as a North Star is CLTV, the lifetime value of the customers. See, it not only tells you the recent transactions which a customer has done, it also shows you a long-term transformation journey a customer is going through, what wallet share we are taking them, right? So CLTV can be a North Star in that case. With us, and there can be a lot of supporting metrics to that when you're literally looking at how are you looking at reduction in churn, how are you looking at personalization acceptance from the customer, how you're
Sure.
looking at revenue uplift. Uh, one thing which I was talking to one of the chief AI officer of a company, and then one of the metrics, I guess, what he is looking at is customer effective score, right? What does that mean is how effectively customers are transitioning or interacting with their applications. When the discussion is dropping with a the conversational agent to a human agent, because it is always going to be a combination of human plus AI, and it will only move from artificial intelligence to autonomous intelligence in literally years to come. So customer effective score is the another metrics which literally chief AI officers today are tracking for their business.
All right. So that was it from my side, and
Thank you so much.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much, guys. Have a great night ahead. Thank you.